Yes, sir. Welcome back to the GOATED MyNBA series. It's your boy Rez Dollar. And last episode was one to remember, man. If you guys didn't check out that last episode, we played game one of the Nuggets versus Grizzlies, and that ended up being a classic game, back and forth, overtime action and everything. So do me a favor and tune into that video. But before we get started, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, because it's about to be a great episode. We're in the second round, and I'm gonna show you the stats of the last game. If you guys, just to recap everybody's memory, the OT victory. The Grizzlies ended up hitting 22 threes that game. They hit 10 threes in the second quarter, and Desmond Bain was on fire. Ended up with 9 threes. John Morant 29 points and just dishing out dimes and 16 assists. And Jamal Murray and Jokic was keeping them in the game, but OG Anunoby came up clutch in the second half, just knocking down big three after three, and it was just all buckets, a whole lot of buckets. Both teams shot high from the field and knocked down a tremendous amount of threes. But let's get into the other series, man. We got the Cavaliers versus the Clippers. Cavaliers versus Pistons, and like I said before, I've been saying this past couple of episodes. I think that the Cavaliers are the favorites, but they getting their ass bust right now. So my take is not looking too good in that game one. The Pistons went on the road and stunned the Cavs. They didn't come to play. Darius Garland was the leading scorer. Darius Garland, Abaji, and Bradley Beal was the leading scorers, and they got smacked. How bad did they shoot from the field? 40% from the field. Evan Mobley was 3 of 12. BJ Boston at 3 of 11 and took all threes that game. Had a total of 19 turnovers. But looking at the other side, Cade Cunningham led the way at 32 points, 14 rebounds. Paulo Banchero 29 and 10. And Tyree Smith, I feel like he's been hooping this playoff series. Oh my God. He only a rookie. I'm telling you, this draft class is also special too. Only a rookie, averaging 18 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, and 1 steal so far in the playoffs. Shout out to Tyree Smith. But we got the Clippers versus the Pelicans, the defending champ Pelicans, and I think they can make it back to another finals this year. And they're blowing out the Clippers right now, making a statement in Game One. 40-point victory. Brandon Ingram finally came to play at this playoffs. I think he was averaging. All right, his averages definitely went up because he wasn't playing that well in that Phoenix series. But now he's averaging 22 points. Had a 44-point game. Zion a near triple double, 35, 10, and 9. And oh man, this is pandemic peak performance. Paul George, 6 to 21 from the field, 6 turnovers, 0 5 from 3, and a minus 36. Shameful. And Kawhi dislocated his finger, but we ain't worried about that. Benedict Mathurin with the sprained wrist is going to be out for a little bit. And now I feel like this is a wide open series. I don't know what to predict. It really depends if AD could possibly come back, but I'm going to go with the Bucks. I think the AFC going to advance. And a close game, the Bucks try to make a comeback, but Zach LaVine has been on a tear all playoffs, averaging 37. This is a Jordan like performance. I'm not gonna hold you. 37, 7 and 4 in the playoffs. That's wild. 44 and 10. Lonzo Ball 25 points and 16 assists, although he had 8 turnovers. Dishing out the dimes. And Steven Adams who Amen Thompson, and it was just efficient from the field. Yeah, shot the ball really well. Giannis 47 and 10, but it wasn't enough. Chris Middleton also came to play, so they just didn't play enough defense. And Devin Hardaway, I was just talking so good about him last episode, and now he's shooting terrible from the field and 3 of 16 and 1 of 9 from 3. Not a great performance from him. But now we got to get into it this series. If this goes to 7, we have to run it back with another video. And the Grizzlies taking control of this game. And this time they don't blow the lead. And they take care of business on the road. John Morant, 27, 5, and 8. Also had 7 turnovers, but took 15 free throws. Jaren Jackson, 26, had 5 made threes. What else happened in this game? Jokic, 8 of 24 from the field. Little tribute to Kobe. Uh, Not like that. Not efficiency wise, but the 8 and 24. Gotta put some respect on my nigga Kobe name because he the GOAT. But Kobe, Jokic had 24, 16, and 11 and 3 steals. Also had 5 turnovers. Jamal Murray, 8 of 10 from the field, but fouled out. Yeah, just couldn't stay in front of John Morant. And Norman Powell also fouled out too. So we got game 2, Clippers. I don't know why I keep seeing Clippers. I just see the red, white, and blue. Pistons, Cavs. Cavs get they look back. Blowout. Bradley Beal, 31, 12 of 16 from the field. Evan Mobley had 11 assists in the game. Now game 2 in this series. Are we going to have a close one? Clippers are trying to steal one on the road. And we're entering crunch time minutes. And can they hang on? Yes, they do. Kawhi Leonard, 36 points after just having a dislocated finger. Colin Sexton, 33 points and 10 assists. PG with a bounce back game of 24. Zion had 34. And B.I. had 27. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. It's tough. We got the Bucks and the Bulls. Game 2. Who's more likely to go for 40 again, Giannis or LaVine? It's probably LaVine the way he playing. 33. Devin Hardaway with the bounce back game, 32 points, and Giannis has 7 turnovers, 22. Ah man, they go down 0-2. And I accidentally just simmed the game. What happened? John Morant led the way, 36 and 15. They win. Luka with another, not Luka. Jokic with another triple-double. They down 2-1 and also simmed this game. The Cavs are up 2-1. Paolo Banchero 45 and 10, but it wasn't enough because Cade Cunningham was in foul trouble all game and only played 17 minutes. Was 1 of 8 from the field. And they lost by 2 points. Tough ending. All right, but now we back at the Pelicans and Clippers game. Let me get a sip of that beverage. You hear me? Oh, now it's crunch time. We gotta slow it up. Game winner time. I think it was game winner time. Paul George missed it. Wait, Herb Jones had to go ahead 3 after getting his shit blocked. And end up hitting a go ahead 3. And Paul George misses the game winning layup. Game time layup. Let's look at his stats. Zion 34 and 9 assists. The game winning assist. B.I. 23, 7 and 6. Herb Jones. He was 0-4 from 3 up until that point and 2-8 from the field up until that point. And hit the game winner. Bucks need this win. But I think they're going to take care of business on the road. I ain't at home. Are they going to fold? I think Giannis got it in the bag. They ain't scored like the last minute. Shit. Giannis only had 20. And no way. It's just not meant to be. It's not meant to be. Devin Hardaway strained Achilles out for 2 to 4 weeks. He was 6 of 6 on the field. In 21 minutes, 15, 7, and 5. I don't know who's the other guard. That's tough. Nuggets need this victory. And it looks like the Grizzlies are going to go up 3-1 against the Nuggets. They're up 3-1, and they could have swept them if they didn't if they didn't blow that comeback. Blow that lead. This series might go to 7. The Pistons win. Sadiq Bey, 25 off the bench. Cade Cunningham, 18 and 16 assists. Capella with the 17 and 18 double-double. and Paula Banchero's injured. Bro sprained his toe. Come on. We can't have anything nice in this. The series is still tied 2-2, so hopefully he'll be able to play in a week. Possibly for Game 7. They could hold down the fort, but the Pelicans are having another dominant performance against the Clippers right now. From start to finish, talking about an ass kicking. Devontae Graham 9-9 from the field, 5-5 from 3. And it was just really a team effort. They go up 3-1. And let's see how they're gonna perform without their point guard. I don't know who's starting at their point guard, but they got Giannis and they got a chance, and it's looking like a blowout. Giannis 28 and 15 and 7 assists. They ended up starting Jordan Hall, and he shot terrible. He shot terrible, but he also had 9 assists. But he had 6 turnovers, but they still ended up blowing him out. Levine 25, probably his worst night. 7-27 from the field. Couldn't get going at all, and that's tied. So in the Eastern Conference, we got series tied 2-2. In the West, we got 3-1 series. And the Nuggets need this win, or they going home. They got home court too. They got it. They got it. All right, so it's looking like we might have a Game 7. I'm hoping we do. Jokic 30 points, 18 and 10. That's probably like his third straight triple double. Shaedon Sharpe 31 and Norman Powell. Him and Shaedon Sharpe played big in this game. 7-10 from the field with 21 points and 8-9 from the field with 18. Very efficient games, and OG didn't come to play that game. And somebody's hurt. Jaden Hardy got hurt. Strained Achilles. Man. That's a tough loss. All right, let's see how the Pistons respond without Paula. Shit. We might have a finals contender in this squad. Cade Cunningham is on a tear right now. It's year 4 for him, and he's just been special this whole playoffs. 25 points and 11 assists a game. 41 and 8 assists. Without his secondary guy, Sadiq Bey came to play with 24 and 5 made threes, and they really have a chance of going to the conference finals. They're 1 win away from the conference finals, and they're going to be at home. This will be the first time they're back in the conference finals since 2008 when Chauncey Billups was on the squad. And the Pelicans are back in the conference finals, 30 and 11. The defending champs looking as dominant as ever. This is a big Game 5 right here. I think whoever wins this Game 5 is going to win the series. Zach LaVine goes for 38, but on 31 shots and 6-18 from 3. Lonzo 24 and 12. And Patrick Williams hasn't really answered the call. He should definitely be stepping up even more. I want to see what he's averaging in this series. 6 of 15 from the field this game. All right, he had a 29. He just been inconsistent. 8 and 29. 24 is solid. 18, that's not too bad, but they need more out of him. They need a consistent 20 if they want to win. And let's look at AD's injury status, because he's probably still not coming back. Yeah, he's out for 1 to 2 more weeks. All right, so we got all elimination game. Game 6 is right here. Will we have a Game 7? Ooh-wee. All right, this shit is close. Back and forth. Nuggets got to get stops. It is not going to happen. The Memphis Grizzlies is going to the conference finals. Ja Morant, 41 and 12. Spectacular performance. Jaren Jackson also came to play with a 30-point game. Yeah, this Grizzlies squad is deep. Jokic, another triple double, 26, 14, and 17, but just couldn't get it done. Jamal Murray also came to play 29. They couldn't get stops. That's what it really was. That's what it came down to. And the Grizzlies shot more free throws this game. Let's look at the turnover difference. Yeah, and they turned the ball over 5 times more. Tough L for the Nuggets. A disappointing loss for the Nuggets. But now we got the Pelicans versus Grizzlies. The number 1 pick and the number 2 pick from the 2019 draft. Former teammates. But now we got game 6. Cavs and Pistons. Elimination game for the Cavaliers. But we're going to game 7. This is a game 7 that we're definitely playing. Darius Garland, 30 points. Evan Mobley with a triple-double, 14, 10, and 10. His playmaking has been outstanding. How much is he averaging in the playoffs? 5 assists a game. But he's had a couple big playmaking games, especially in this series. Other side, Cade Cunningham had 33. But the lack of that second guy showed up what happened in this game. Paulo is probably unlikely for the game 7 looking at the status. And I said whoever's going to win game 5 is going to win this series. And let's see if that happens. I think Milwaukee is going to close it out at home. And boy, was I wrong. That second half, a big blowout. Zach LaVine, 37 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. 18 assists by Lonzo Ball. He's been diamond. He's been diamond all playoffs. How much assists he's averaging? 11 and a half assists. He's also averaging 20 points. This is low-key like Jason Kidd type numbers. Not even. It's probably like some Steve Nash. 25 and... Yeah. It's definitely Jason Kidd looking at the efficiency. But Lonzo Ball is definitely stepping up. They need AD. Well, maybe they could get to the conference finals without AD. But we about to play this game 7. So we'll see y'all in the next episode. It's your boy Reg Dollar. I'm out.